Hey, y'all, welcome to Let's Get It. How we doing this morning, Jay?
Yo, man, we're doing all right. We're just, to navigate new frontiers. Sometimes we having a little connection issues, but we're all right, though.
Yeah, we are here live at the original Hot Dog Factory in Voorhees. We are welcomed also here to my right by Xavier Morgan. A little bit of sports insight too. We got a big day ahead. We got a few people out here in our audience watching with us, and we're going to get into the Eagles. We're going to get into the Phillies. We're going to get into Carson Wentz and Jalen Hurts. But as always, like to talk about everything. Jay, how you doing this morning?
I am doing well. You know what? Listen, man, it's been a heck of a weekend. I always say, I've been saying I'm on a journey. So, just traveling that journey. It's called, I don't know what it's called just yet, but I know I'm on a journey. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm, just navigating life. Thank God I'm breathing. So,
absolutely. How you doing, Xavier?
I'm doing good. I'm actually recovering from last night.
Okay.
So I had an empty stomach, just because yet again I'm recovering from last night. But you know something? The hot dogs here, delicious.
Yeah.
I came from Baltimore this morning, and it just reminded me that I don't got that. I don't got that out there. Yeah. I ain't got that. It was amazing.
Yeah, but y'all do got some good food out there, though.
Yeah, no.
I don't want to be.
You ain't got hot dogs.
No, you ain't got hot dogs. No. You got a lot of chicken boxes.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Chicken box. You know what I mean? Chicken box.
Huh? I don't know about that.
Yeah. So chicken box is just chicken wings and French fries. That's all it is. In a box, though.
I got you.
But it gotta be
ketchup, and hot sauce.
Right. Not like a container. Not like
it's a box.
Literally
a box of chicken.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Chicken box.
And it's delicious. And everybody cooks it though. Yeah. Like the corner store. Yeah. Chinese store.
And they got different fries. That's the only thing that's different.
Listen, I'll be honest with you. There was a place in Baltimore called Kimmy's. I don't even know if Kimmy's is still around, but they cooked everything.
Yeah, that was real hood.
It was hood as I don't know what, bro. It was a Chinese restaurant that cooked bacon, egg, and cheeseburgers. You got subs from there. You got all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Baltimore got good food though.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
No, absolutely. Well, listen, we got to get into this. I know we got an upcoming game soon, as you have the Eagles and the Commanders. I'm telling you one thing. This is just Carson versus Jalen. And I mean, we got a guy out here in the audience who I know I'm going to bring on here eventually to talk about Jalen and Carson. But, here's the thing. It's exciting. I just don't even know why this is still a conversation. But it's always going to be a conversation. I mean, the fact that this is not about Carson anymore. It's not about Jalen anymore. It is about the Eagles themselves.
Right. I mean, it sounds good though. That does sound good. I know you very well. I've known you for some time now. I know how you know how to navigate conversation. But you love Carson too. You know what I'm saying? You miss him. And you wish he was still your QB1. So I mean, that's my opinion.
No,
it's my opinion.
Not at all.
I believe you do, but that's my opinion, though. You know what I'm saying? I believe you.
But what makes you think that? What makes you think that I still think that he wanted a quarterback?
Well, you had his jersey.
Well, everybody had his jersey.
No, I didn't have it.
Well, you're not an Eagles fan.
No, but there's Eagle. I'm looking at it. Eagles fan. He didn't have his jersey either. So you know what I'm saying?
No. He had a Carson Wentz jersey?
No. That's one person. That's somebody else that's the Eagles fan, and he didn't have that either. He didn't have his jersey. Okay. And you know what? My only issue is that you still wanted to give the credit for bringing the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we don't win a Super Bowl without Carson Wentz. Everybody was that.
No, everybody doesn't know that. Yeah, you don't win the Super Bowl without you don't win it without Nick Foles. Nicky Foles, baby. But it was Nicky Foles, baby.
Here's the thing. Nick Foles, he did his part, but 13-3 got us home field advantage. We don't win the Super Bowl without Carson Wentz.
Wait a minute. You've given more, and we go back and forth. We haven't done this in a while, but I'm turned up. I'm a little activated, and I'm wondering why.
I'm gonna bring you on.
Yeah. He come on now too. It don't matter. I'm not understanding how. We give Carson more credit than we give Nicky Foles. You know how hard it is to win playoff games without playing? You don't really have no chemistry with the team, but he stepped in and got the job done.
He did, but I don't know. The thing is, the fact that we're still sitting here discussing Carson Wentz.
We only
And-
celebrate. It's because they're playing the Washington football team
correct.
today.
But the fact is, everybody knows. See, yeah, Foles came in, he did his job. Okay, but still, at the end of the day, who deserves more credit?
Who? Nicky
For
Foles.
what he did.
Nicky Foles.
Nicky Foles does
Why not
deserve
say
more
Nick
credit.
Foles?
Let me hear from Xavier. Who deserves more credit?
Nick Foles.
Thank you. Come on.
Game against the New England Patriots. I'm gonna be honest with you, as a Falcons fan, I know how hard it is to beat the Patriots in a complete game.
Yeah, you guys had a rough.
Yeah. And no disrespect, but you had Matty Ice Melt for a long time.
Yeah, all right, let's not
Okay, but
pass. Okay,
It's
we are
all good.
going in better directions with Mariota, I guess.
I like Mariota for you guys.
know,
I do.
He's faster than Matt Ice. I'll give him that.
Okay.
But no, if I was to say between Carson Wentz and Nick Foles, I would say Nick Foles because he clutched it out.
Right.
I'm not sure if Carson Wentz is going to be making those type of passes under that type of duress.
Exactly.
Now, was it your bottle of lightning right there?
Yeah.
I believe never going to better Nick
No.
Foles.
No.
It was just like after the injuries and stuff like that, because Carson was already injury prone. After
Right.
that injury, it just seemed like it's never been the same.
Never been the same. And it's all good. Like, my only issue with Carson was, like I said, it was, it was his attitude. It was his.
But that's the thing. That's the thing about
that was the thing I didn't like about him. You know what I'm saying?
It's just the arrogance, and that's the problem.
Right.
But I mean, when you look at it in general, I mean, we're looking at this team now. The issue now is that the lack of love that Jalen Hurts is getting.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, but
and he does have more to prove, but I mean,
Right.
you can't argue with where they're sitting at right now and what he's doing. People are saying they want to see him work on his passing game, and that's the key part, and he's been doing that more.
I don't know. I just wish it just seems like he's not judged just as a great or decent or very good quarterback. It's a lot of breakdown of, you know what I'm saying? I don't remember us breaking down all of Carson's interceptions and decisions. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It just
No,
to
he
me,
did. I mean, Carson absolutely got the flack when he did because he always threw big interceptions.
Yeah. I don't know.
The thing is, people they don't believe in Jalen. They don't believe that he's a quarterback of the future, and they don't believe that. So every time something comes up, it's
magnified. Right.
Exactly. It's magnified.
But that's what I'm saying, right? So that's what's killing me. So Carson's never played. Wait, let me retract my statement.
Yeah.
Carson's never won a playoff game.
Correct.
Never, right? My other statement is that Carson was able to be 13-3. He was able to get the Eagles in, help them out or whatever. Jalen did the same thing. Jalen has overcame that. Now, how is it that at that moment, Carson, they, relegated him to be the quarterback of the future based on how he was playing and things that he was doing. But yet Jalen Hurts is making winning plays, but we don't know if he could be a franchise quarterback. He took that team last year. That was no disrespect. It was
trash.
garbage.
It was trash.
Garbage. And he took them to the playoffs, and he still doubted, brother. I don't understand it.
But I'm saying this season, we did. Absolutely. I mean, he's showing me something. I mean, I know a guy over here who does not believe in Jalen Hurts at all.
Because he probably misses Carson.
Yeah, he does.
He probably misses Carson. You know what I'm saying? And I think most people that don't believe in Jalen, they miss Carson.
Matt, come join and get your
Please
opinion.
come on in. Come on in. Yeah, please. Just watch your step though over there. But you know what I mean? Yeah, just come on in, man. Please. Yeah, we got you. There you go. You just grab that mic and it should be on. You gotta hold it.
So
You on? Let me hear you.
Am I on?
You
Good.
are on.
yeah, you're good. So listen, I know this guy over here, Matt Brooks, is not a fan of Jalen Hurts. I know he wishes Carson Wentz was still here,
Right.
but
I'm not.
it's coming around. He's coming around a little bit on Hurts.
He's a way better passer, and in this league, you need to have a quarterback that can to
Okay.
win Super Bowls. Plain
Okay.
and simple.
Okay. I mean that
Rushing quarterbacks, they might get you to the playoffs, but in the big games, you need a guy that can make throws.
sure.
And Hurts last week was probably the best I've ever seen him.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay.
But he still only has one touchdown pass in 2 games in a passing league.
Okay.
Jury's still out.
Okay, I mean, and that's fair. That's fair. I think, you said, if I can just go on your comment that you said that, probably last week was the best passing game that you saw from him. It's amazing when you put around a quarterback.
Okay, but Carson Wentz took Greg Ward and Fulgham to the playoffs. Those were his weapons.
Okay, and that's what year was that? That was when he
got hurt from Clowney against Seattle in the playoffs.
Right. Okay, right. Did he play in the playoff game?
He played for like 7 snaps until he got hit.
Okay, and then Nick Foles, did he play in that game? Or did he get?
No, Foles wasn't the quarterback. McCown came in.
Oh yeah, that was Josh McCown.
Oh, Josh McCown. That year. Okay, you talking about that year? I know you're talking about.
Miles Sanders real good.
Say again.
Miles Sanders, wasn't he good for y'all that year too?
Yeah. Fulgham was good for y'all that year too, though.
Yeah,
he was a flash in the pan.
There?
Who?
Ertz still there, right?
Ertz was still there, I think.
but I mean, comparing Fulgham and Ward to
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
Smith and
Well, I mean,
AJ Brown.
Yeah, I mean,
not even comparable.
well, sometimes I often think that players sometimes they show greatness until the league catches up. That's what happened with Fulgham, right? Fulgham was hot, and then people caught up to him, and then he fell down. So maybe that happens with this receiving core. I don't know. I hope not.
I think these guys are proven. I mean, you have a guy that was a Heisman winner.
Yeah.
And you have a guy that's been like a
AJ
1,000-yard receiver every year he's been in. And
Okay.
he came from a running team in Tennessee.
Right.
Where everything was Derrick Henry.
Right. So I mean, like I said, I just think that I think that Jalen Hurts. I think first of all, the difference is with Jalen Hurts. I believe that doubt fuels him. Right. And I don't think Carson was able to allow doubt to fuel him. Maybe he's doing better in Washington a little bit, but I think he had 3 touchdowns last week, 2 interceptions or something like that.
Yeah.
Carson?
Yeah. How you know?
I think Carson just couldn't get out
How
of
you know? How you know?
I don't know his.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
I tell you love him, man.
the thing is, though, listen, that's what I was saying. We don't win the Super Bowl without Carson Wentz. So,
Right.
I agree.
I
agree.
Oh, you agree with that statement, or do you agree with what I just said to you?
I agree with his statement
Okay.
that they don't win without Carson Wentz. There's no way if Foles had the whole year, we get home field advantage.
I'm telling you.
So you think
lightning in a bottle, like you said.
So you think what Carson did is more than what Foles did that year?
Yeah, Carson started what? 12 games, 13 games? What were they? 12-1, 11-2?
My thing is about Carson, it's all about availability,
Right, and that's been the downfall. But
It's been his thing.
You gotta be
A little bit, yeah.
a lot has been fluky too, though. I mean, the ACL when he dives for the touchdown.
Yep.
That's the
Football.
cheap shot from that was not really his fault either.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Now, Melvin's an Eagles fan too, correct?
Yes, Melvin is, but Melvin is.
Sorry, Melvin.
But I just think that does Carson deserve credit? Absolutely. Does he deserve more credit than Foles? Who had more pressure? That's one and done. You're done. If you lose,
I don't think
you're
Foles
done.
had much pressure because nobody expected us to win once Carson went down.
That's a good point.
Foles was playing with house money.
That's a good point.
I think
playing
that's
with
a
house
good
money.
point. I think it's
We were the only 1 seed that was underdogs to a 6 seed against Atlanta here.
I know, but
and that was y'all took his game, by the way.
And Foles did not play good that
He
game.
didn't. But after that game though, he took off.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's the thing about it. Like,
Right, but that's what, any backup quarterback could have 2 good games. He just happened to have them in the right spot.
we saw with Foles has had these magical, like he had the 7 touchdown game, and then of course he had the playoff game.
I mean, what has Foles done since you left Philadelphia?
Nothing.
Less than Carson?
But Carson's pretty at the bottom. Carson's.
now we gotta remember, Foles did put up numbers against like a Bill Belichick defense. Like,
Point.
He did.
Good point.
Even though it was just just a short stint.
Right.
And I do hate.
They also
complimenting
benched their
Eagles.
starting corner for no reason. Though.
Yeah, that's
true.
That's another thing that but certain things gotta work out.
Right.
Because I honestly, I think if he's not benched, it's a different game. Malcolm Butler.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I wasn't
Foles put up,
complaining
like,
he was
450.
benched.
He put up like 450 that game.
yeah.
Pose. Yeah.
3 touchdowns. So
Listen, I don't ever want to sit here and say like, yo, Foles is the equivalent of if y'all remember the Jeff Hostetler. You know what I'm saying? So, but he still deserved. You still got to give Hostetler his props because he took him to the Super Bowl and got the job done, right? So he will always go down in Giant history as the one that he was the winning quarterback. So not saying that Carson, what he did, he got him started, okay? You always got to give props to the people that get you started. But if you're telling me that it's more important to the people that got you started versus who finished the job, come on, that don't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that get you started, but the pressure of being in those games when nobody's giving you a chance to win.
is Nick getting a statue?
Yeah.
He should.
Nick getting a statue?
He should.
Nick does have a
Yes.
You got a
statue.
statue?
Yes.
He
Next
has
to
a
Rocky?
statue.
And when's the
Rocky.
Right. Does Carson have a statue?
No.
Hey, I'm sorry. We got a statue.
But I mean, the
That's
thing
it.
is, though, at the
Maybe I hope it's not going to be an online campaign for Carson to have a statue.
At the end of the day,
Okay.
though,
Might have started
listen. At the end of the day, we go back to it, and I'm like I said, the Carson. Like it's fact, no, but at the end of the day, too, like surrounding Carson weapons. They like at the time Howie didn't do it. At the time, he didn't do it.
See, there you go with this
He
Philly
never
fan
did.
stuff.
That's what I mean.
There you go. Always pointing
Just like
blame.
McNabb.
Listen.
McNabb, we had T.O. 1 year. Went to the Super Bowl. Other than that,
Howie
they never
Roseman.
gave him weapons.
No, but
Howie Roseman is an award-winning GM.
But he does. But the thing is,
Okay.
people forget though. Howie always he looks great because he tries to cover up for all the mistakes that he makes.
I don't know. I feel like if I'm at a job and I'm doing well at the job, right? So I've been at the job. All my teams are good money. They making the playoffs. They're not getting the job done. Then I pull all the strings in 1 year, and on top of that, my franchise quarterback goes down, and I still get the job done because I had the foresight to bring in somebody that, you know what, he struggled a little bit, but he can step up to the pressure. I get the job done. I give a championship to a city that in football since World War. Okay, I give him this. I give him this championship. Listen. This city was so electric and so excited for the Super Bowl. They closed the schools. It became a holiday.
It was a holiday. It was a good parade.
Yeah, we
And
walked
who
back
made,
across the bridge.
But who made that happen for y'all? The team did, but so did Nicky Foles. You know what I'm saying?
He had a great game.
It did, but I mean, like I said,
100%.
and everything
Nobody's denying that.
right, and everything that Howie's done. Howie's had a phenomenal offseason this year. Like he's put together a great team.
Would you say that he's a remarkable GM or a great GM?
I think he's above a very good GM.
I
yes.
think he's good in some aspects. He's bad in
Very good work.
some aspects.
Right. I think
Okay,
that I think that he's a great.
that's a human, right? That's everybody. Is he a great GM?
He's a great trader, and he's a great manipulate
See, that's
guy
a-
on
So
the
he's a good
salary
GM.
cap.
Good GM.
That's what I'm saying, like-
But he's a horrible drafter.
Right.
Make a deal.
Listen. You know what? Listen, I'm a great guy.
Right.
I am. But you know what? If you ask me to be on time sometimes, it's just not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want you to judge me based upon just like of my one flaw.
I got you.
I want you to judge the whole totality. Look at the broad picture.
He's probably in the upper echelon of the league. probably.
Okay. So he's a great GM.
He's a good GM.
I'll say he's a very good.
Fan, you're not
I can't get it, man.
No, but the,
multiple Super
the
Bowls.
problem, the thing is, you got people that are not Philadelphia fans don't get it, and you can't come in here like
Great is aspects of drafting, like Baltimore. They always have good drafts. Pittsburgh,
Okay.
they always have good
Yeah, I don't know what
drafts.
they're doing in Pittsburgh. I don't know what's happening.
But those teams, those organizations always have, a good blueprint of what they're looking for, and they always get those type of guys.
Sure, but other than the Patriots, right?
But there's terrible organizations like the Browns and the
Right.
Lions that
Right.
always have top picks, and they
But
just
they
don't
just
know
can't
how
get
to
the job
do it.
done, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think he's a great GM. Just if I look at his resume and I'm trying to hide him, I'm gonna say, wow, wait a minute. Whenever you started, you've always been able to, have produced a lot of winning seasons. You fell short, but that happens to a lot of teams, right? But then you got the job done. And you did it with a backup quarterback. And then you had to know that then hit the reset button. You struggled really badly one year, and that was the year of Carson bye-bye, right? Because then you replaced him with Hurts, right? Last year, everybody just knew you.
And that was on Howie because his first pick was Jalen Reagor instead of Justin Jefferson.
Right.
And his second pick was Jalen Hurts, which doesn't help your quarterback at all. So,
But he actually was genius though, then, right?
No, he's not a genius in that
No.
situation.
What? Wait, he didn't have the foresight?
No, because the thing is, you can't. When you there's so many mistakes. I mean, you look at. Then you also look at at the time the draft. What that should have happened was Justin Jefferson and round 2 DK Metcalf, and we would have been set.
Really?
That was a different draft.
QB at that point.
DK was a different draft.
But who was
That
going
was the year before.
to be a QB1?
Be the QB at that point.
No, but that's
Well,
fine.
Carson would have been the QB1
Carson
if you built around him.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
But you wouldn't have needed to draft a quarterback.
Right.
See? Wouldn't have
Because
had
your
to
money,
draft a quarterback.
your money then was high in Carson,
Right.
right? So you would get a stud wide receiver for cheap in Justin Jefferson.
Right.
Now you have a quarterback that's cheap in Jalen,
Right.
so you could afford to give AJ Brown $100 million and load up the salary on that.
Okay, but if you look at it like this is how I kind of look at it. You really struggled, pretty much that 1 year. And did you struggle that? You struggled that 1 year because you didn't draft Justin Jefferson. Is that
Probably.
Yeah,
the
Justin
weapons
Jefferson
were
is a
Wow.
stud.
First of all,
and he was like the rookie of the
I
year.
know Hawks
Yeah.
fans, they will go back and watch every time that Rhaegar missed the pass.
He was terrible. He was
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely
Go back,
terrible.
like, this could be Justin Jefferson.
Right.
You know, like,
Right.
but
Well, we all wanted it right as the draft
See,
happened.
this is why Eagles fans. This is why I could never be Eagles fan.
Why? Because you actually
It's like-
because you invest yourself in the team.
No, it's just like
No,
you guys,
ouch. I mean, other.
it's a lifestyle for you guys.
It is.
You know what
It
I'm
is.
saying? Like,
It is. I mean,
when I was in elementary school, when you guys played, it was the Buccaneers versus the Eagles, right? It wasn't even the Super Bowl.
Right.
We had a whole assembly at the end of the day for this.
Yeah.
I was in school. I was like, this is
Yeah.
total malarkey.
Yeah.
PG as I can. This
Yeah.
is malarkey because
Yeah.
like there was teachers. The worm was real. There was teachers doing the worm.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what is this? We didn't win the Super Bowl.
Oh, no.
At that point, I hated the Eagles.
well, I mean, I understand. Well, listen, let me do this. Because Xavier, I know it's funny, and you make some good jokes over here. So I did want to talk about yourself a little bit and promote a little bit about yourself. Now, I know the big thing for you is that you are coming up. You're in the Kenan Thompson comedy
That's what's up.
competition. Tell us a little bit about that.
So the Kenan Thompson comedy experience competition, I guess you could say, is these stages of it.
Okay.
Pretty much selected, didn't tell me a number, but I looked like, on the website, it's like, algorithms and stuff
Sure.
like that. My video was top in Maryland in votes and comments.
That's what's up.
So
That's what's up.
I'm just kind of waiting on the next steps for that. If I win or if I'm up, let's say first in the Baltimore area, I'll be the Baltimore comedian
Okay.
for that area representing Baltimore. So everybody
Gotcha.
has like the major cities.
Gotcha.
So he's gonna bring together the major cities. Every comedian to every major city will go against each other,
Right.
and then eventually get televised and stuff. This person is coming from Las Vegas. This person, San Diego, and then
Right.
you kind of have your city.
Your competition. Yeah, I got you.
Exactly.
I got you.
So it's like definitely something I'm trying to do. I'm in multiple types of things and stuff like that. I just think it's weird because I'm from New Jersey, but I live in Baltimore, so
It's all good. Right.
they don't try check my G.
Right, right.
You ain't in Baltimore. You don't even speak Baltimore.
Right, right. Baltimore.
So,
Baltimore. Right.
I don't got the U.
Right.
So
right,
you got a little bit of material you can share with us?
Yeah, of course I got a little
Okay,
something.
all
right.
A little something.
All right, whenever you're ready.
All right, yeah.
You know what I mean? But I do want to ask one question though, real quick.
Give it to me.
What made you want to go? Because I always think comedians see the world in a unique view. It's a wonderful view. But what made you say, you know what? I want to be a comedian. Like how long? It's been a childhood dream or what?
I would say the first comedian I've ever seen was Eddie Murphy, and I
Okay.
was like 8.
Okay.
And, you know, I'm watching Raw and Delirious, way too young. to
Sure,
really
absolutely he was.
Understand
Absolutely
what
he
he was
was.
talking about. But I'm like, this guy making people laugh, you know? And then the next
Right.
thing I know, I'm watching my Beverly Hills Cop.
Absolutely.
Everything like
Not
that.
going
I'm
for
like,
the banana in the tailpipe.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
You know,
Right.
I was like, I want my man Spice tailpipe.
Right.
I thought that was like, you know, just, you know, PG
Yeah,
thing.
I
But,
got you.
So it's just like, you know, I watch Eddie Murphy coming up, stuff like that. So I was like, you know, these guys making people laugh. And then
Sure.
to be, I'm older, you know, I've always been good at making people laugh just in regular conversation.
Okay. I got you.
I was like, I want to figure out this art good one up on stage
Right.
and telling jokes.
Right.
It looks easy, but it's not.
But it's not. I'm sure it's not.
You
I'm
know
sure
what I'm
it's not.
saying? You know, the first time
Sure.
you go up there, it's like, you know, it's like pretty much you just walking into a room. So someone says, "Hey, you, tell everybody a joke."
Right.
And
Right.
everybody's like,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
you know. So, but I like that I like that challenge.
Right.
So
Now, have you ever had to get with somebody in the crowd?
yeah, I didn't for a while. But I
Okay.
recently got heckled.
Oh, you did.
Yeah,
Okay.
and of course it was in Philly.
Okay.
Of course it was in Philly.
Eagle fan.
Were you
Yeah,
something
you know
at
what
your
I'm saying?
hands?
Right.
And of course it was in Philly, and it was this old dude, it was old black dude, right?
Okay.
I was told to like respect my elders and stuff.
Sure.
Like that. But he was just back there talking a lot of trash, and he looked like a sexual chocolate, just like a aged version of it. You know, and it was just like wow, because he's talking loud, and I'm like, hey, can you like, you know,
Yeah,
be
be
quiet? I'm trying
quiet.
to be respectful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he got like the slack bell bottom, so I knew he was coming from
Right.
some type of age
Right.
in a generation
Right.
in which that you be quiet when other people was talking.
Right.
So if I'm talking, be quiet.
Right.
So it was like, you know, we went back and forth with that type of thing. I feel like that was the most I had to really do. When
Okay.
I'm interacting with people, I'm kind of like more on a joking type side.
Sure, I got you.
You know, I don't, you know, with Will Smith, comedy is now an extreme sport.
Right.
So
Right.
I just let, you know, let
Yeah.
people know like what it is.
How do you adjust that though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you, is that something that you're mindful of? Like, you know, people coming on stage now that Will Smith smacked the living mess out of
Yep.
Chris Rock. I mean, he really did. You know what I'm saying?
I heard you guys are calling the Philly slap. You got to sit. You got to
I mean,
sit.
I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, you got to
But the thing about it is that, you know, when he got back on stage and he started crying and stuff, I'm like, you know, people really bought into it.
Yeah.
I always say, like, you know, when he is an actor, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But how do you now deal with, do you have like a fear that maybe somebody might come on stage or whatever if you say something? I mean, because now, you know, I have to think that the security at the Oscars and those type of places are a little more, you know what I'm saying, where we at right now.
It kind of brought attention to the fact that only old people are doing security. We even talk about because there's always that's something I think about. I say that I'm from the school of thought of from like the Bernie Macs and the
Sure.
Charlie Murphys.
Yes.
So like I'm willing to defend myself. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
verbally or physically.
Right. If there's
But
a
I also
problem.
like hang with like other comedians, right?
Oh, okay.
So it's like if something happens, like we gonna comedically jump you.
Right, I got
Okay?
you.
Like
I got
and
you.
they from Baltimore.
Okay.
We don't know what area they gonna run.
I got you.
Okay, so
I
it's like,
got
you know, I got a multitude of people. That's why I also recruit different people, right?
Okay.
So my comedy group, if something happens,
Right.
I'm gonna get equal opportunity smoke, right?
Got you.
I have someone that's in the LGBTQ community.
Okay.
I have a white girl,
Okay.
a white guy.
Okay.
All right. I got a hood guy.
Okay.
I got a college educated guy.
Right.
All right. I got a guy.
Right.
That
Sure.
person?
Right.
Okay,
So
I got real skinny
Right.
person too.
Right.
Okay? Anytime.
you covered all the bases.
All of the
I
buffet.
have comedy.
Right. The buffet of comedy. That's funny. I got you. I got
So,
you.
like, you know, I try to cover that type of thing. So like, do I worry about it? No, because I have set precautions for that.
Got you.
I put
Got
little
you.
briefcases if need be.
Got you. All right. Well, listen. I'm gonna leave. Those are my questions. So you know what I mean. So yeah, I guess if you want to give us like a
I was
little.
gonna say, I want to hear a little material.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
Well,
Let's
you
see.
know, it's just like, did anybody have a favorite part of the pandemic?
Yeah.
Like, what was your favorite part of the pandemic?
I guess not.
I go.
Being able to park in Philly.
For being able to park in Philly. Oh man. So you was driving out there like Wild Wild West, huh? You was out there
Right.
getting it.
No traffic.
No
traffic. No
No
traffic.
traffic was amazing,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Like my
Yeah.
favorite part though, January 6th. Oh,
Oh
man.
my gosh. Oh, God.
Like, I love that. That was crazy.
You did watch it though.
Yeah, I
ain't gonna
watched.
lie.
I had some popcorn.
Right. I did watch it. I did.
I've never seen nothing like
Yeah,
that. You know
I
what I'm
did.
saying? To watch that type of thing,
Yeah.
you know, and to watch that in front of me was just
Yeah.
like an experience for me, you know?
Yeah. We was on virtual too.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
remember I was working. And I stopped. I said,
Oh, right. Right.
fine.
Like, I walked into my house and it was like, Berg had another one.
That's stupid.
Because I was like, yo, this must be a movie trailer.
Yeah.
Right? I was like,
Right.
this must be like the White
Right.
Planet of the Apes or something.
Right,
And I was like, this is crazy, right?
Yeah. See.
You know? And I started thinking about it. I really, my white friends,
No
you
doubt.
know? Because they could have been out there.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
You know, I really appreciate them. And then I had to think about it too. I gotta have requirements for white people I hang around. Okay. Right? Because I meet their requirements.
Gotcha.
I enunciate.
Okay.
Okay. All right. They don't always know what I'm saying, you know, and I like
Right.
to blend in, you know, with their conversation.
Right.
You know, it's like, you know, always got that one guy like, oh my God, my stuff is right here. I'm like that one guy in the back, that's peculiar. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to blend in into the whole situation.
No
you know?
doubt. No doubt.
Right? Like, I know all the words that don't stop believing.
Oh my goodness. That's like the answer.
Come on.
It is.
Come
you know,
on.
You know.
Because like, you know, for the people that don't know, all right, black people. For the black people that don't know,
Yeah, because I don't know that song.
Exactly.
I don't know.
He was over there
I don't know if that's a song. I'm like, wait a minute.
True,
Okay.
Don't stop
You don't know
believing.
it's a journey. Don't stop believing.
It's okay. I'll sing it for him.
No, no.
It's okay.
What'd you say? Who sings that song?
I mean, it's
Don't stop believing.
Oh, I know that
Exactly.
song.
I know you know the song. I know you know the song.
Oh yeah,
right.
yeah. People play that barbecue.
They play at barbecues. They play
Right.
that. They play at house parties. They play
Yeah,
graduation.
I always hear that song.
I'm gonna let you.
Bob Lister.
Every summer I hear that song.
Right?
I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Insurrections, it doesn't matter.
It's stupid.
They play that song for everything.
I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of it.
All right,
really?
I'm not a fan.
But you knew the words though.
All right.
I do know the words.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
no, it can't.
There's only like 4 words.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, like it's like seriously, it's like the white knuck if you buck.
yes.
Okay,
Well, you know,
All right. it gets the blood going.
I
You know
got
what I'm
you.
saying? If we sing too much,
Right.
you know, like I realize it's kind of like. It's like a light to like flies, you know what I'm saying? Because like they'll come back and be like, who you saying don't stop believing? Don't stop believing! America! Like, I love it, you know? Like I really do.
That's funny.
And one time I was singing it in a show,
Okay.
and like a whole like white squabble like broke out in the back,
Wow.
and I was like, I think I started that.
Right. Right. You got them amped up.
Because you know, because all I heard was chairs.
Yo, I'm still thinking about. Yo, you're right. Yo, I hear that song all the
Everywhere.
time. Yo, that,
It doesn't
Don't
matter.
stop believe.
It's always one guy,
That's funny. That is funny. Yo.
Like that.
So
man.
Jacob, where can we catch you at?
Absolutely.
Where you gonna be at upcoming?
Upcoming, I'm in the Baltimore area, but I'm also close to New Jersey
Okay.
for the next
Okay.
4 Thursdays. I'm in Wilmington, Delaware.
Okay.
Right? I understand no one goes to Delaware, but I'll be there.
Especially Wilmington.
Okay, I didn't realize Delaware was like the first country state,
Oh yeah.
but I just didn't know. I just drove through it, you know,
Oh.
between Maryland and New Jersey. But now, like, I'm there for 4 Thursdays.
Okay.
Come see me
Okay.
at the House of Laughs. It's a comedy competition.
Okay.
I feel like that is the most convenient for people in this area of New Jersey.
Sure.
That's
Sure.
probably like more of your followers too.
Right. What time is it starting?
It starts at 8.
Okay.
Starts at 8.
Okay.
So you got like a little time to take a nap, you know, after you work.
Okay.
Come down, they got drinks and stuff.
They got
like
drinks
that.
there?
They got
Okay.
drinks and
All right, good.
A little bit of food, you know, some
Okay.
fun stuff. And I need people there because
Gotcha.
I realize it's a comedy competition and
Right.
I'm going to use the crowd. And I got no family in Wilmington.
Well, listen, I'm gonna come through and support one of them Thursdays. I won't heckle you. I'll just sit there and wait and listen to some, listen
You
to
can heckle me. I got something for you.
No. I don't want no heckling. I won't heckle.
Sounds good though,
Yeah.
man. Sounds good. And I know you got a lot of stuff on your social media. Where can
Yeah.
we find you on social media?
On Instagram, my social and I'm posting stuff, some pictures, videos, reels, stuff makes you laugh during the week because that's when people need the most laughs and
That's what we
when they
do.
get the most Instagram views.
That's what we
So
do.
that's what I'm posting. And I'm on TikTok too. I'm trying to figure that out. I got to figure out the hip thing. That's a whole thing.
You know
also.
what blows my mind is so we do that. We do the TikTok and the Instagram, and we're always sitting there trying to figure out the algorithms and everything of how to get views. And then you got like this 8-year-old who like flips a cup on the ground and gets like 3 million views, and I'm like
what is
you
going?
shouldn't even try.
Yeah, it's a wild thing for me. So I'm just like, I need to try. I'm trying to switch jobs so I can get paid for it.
Right.
And I could just do that and just entertain the masses.
Sure.
And that's what it is. And you got people just doing it. I'm trying to figure it out, but that's some good stuff though, man. I'm excited to check out one of your shows for sure. But but I definitely want to get back. I see it right up on the screen here. We got the Eagles and the Commanders. I still have to get used to saying the Commanders.
Yeah.
I mean,
almost said the other word.
I actually saw a guy in a while before I got here. He was all out with Commander stuff. It had a Kirk Cousins jersey.
Wow.
I was like, you are a diehard if you are doing that.
Well, they were the Redskins when Kirk Cousins.
I know.
Yeah.
And but it's funny. So my thoughts on the way the game is going to play out is I actually think we're going to lose to the Eagles. We're going to lose. And I don't know if I want that to happen just because I'm going to enjoy the sports talk afterwards.
That's not why. That's what I'm saying. Like he's not. Can I ask you a question?
I think we're going to win 27-23.
I like this.
But it'll be
I
close.
like this. Listen, you've known our illustrious host for a very long time, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Too long, right?
Too long. Oh, and you've known him all his life, right? So I'm just gonna ask a question to you. Be honest, 100% honest, please.
Yeah, sure.
Does he miss Carson? Be honest.
Honestly, in our group, he's probably the biggest Hurts fan.
Thank you very much.
Out of our group.
He plays the middle. He plays the.
No.
Come on.
No, he's pretty pro Hurts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Because I've been trying to prove that I am a supporter.
Okay.
The rest of the
I like
group
to
misses Carson, though.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, I know that.
Absolutely.
I've been said that.
Thank you. I like the Eagles.
The thing is, though, because you have to root for him, because if he does turn out to be good, like that sets us up great over the next few seasons.
Okay, so let me change my question. Is that the reason why he is a Hurts fan? It's because he's the Eagles quarterback.
Probably.
Okay, so then it is fair to say that he does kind of miss Carson, but he defaults
at this
he
point,
defaults
I'm not-
to
No,
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he's pro Philly no matter what.
No matter what.
If it was
Okay.
Minshew as the quarterback,
Right,
I'd
right.
be rooting for Minshew.
Exactly.
right.
to me, Carson's just we're just playing another quarterback.
Okay.
Like at the end of the day, I won it 38-7.
Okay.
That's because whoever we were facing.
Yeah, you know what it is? I just think that your relationship with Carson was a little deeper. That's what
He
it
never
was.
responded. He never responded
You
to
do
my
have a Carson
Instagram.
beard. I'm not gonna lie.
No, and people told him
All
he
the
looks
time.
like Carson.
He does.
It
He
was
does
like
a little bit.
so it was like a bond they shared. You know what I'm saying?
Like, they obviously must be friends.
It was a bond.
No, he never responded to my. I DM'd him one
You
time.
DM'd
Right.
him?
With his dog.
And a picture of my dog because he was a
Come on,
big
man.
dog guy, and he never responded. He never responded.
So that's where the Jalen Hurts love came from.
I want to know. I want to personally know if he ever actually stole it. Even if he was like this guy.
You gotta see the little thing.
Even if this guy was like he's crazy, at least he
Right.
looked at it.
You
I would
gotta look. It says scene in the corner.
I have to go back and look.
Go back and look.
Yeah.
I have to go back and look.
Scene.
But but the thing is, probably someone probably runs the social media page.
Probably.
So they probably sent it to him just like, look at this
You gotta
idiot.
get through.
But I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, this like the
Look at
expectation.
your DMs, Carson.
I will. Yes. But at the end of the day, though, with the Eagles and the expectations for this season, going into it, my expectations were for this team to obviously win this division
Yeah.
and win a first round playoff game, and then from there it's house money.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's my expectations.
I agree.
And that's still my expectation for this team.
I actually think they go further though.
I mean,
I'm not an Eagles fan, well, here's the thing. I can't say I wasn't an Eagles fan, right? I don't like the fans. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the fans, especially my man Ortiz, we used to go back and forth. And then, you know what I'm saying? So that made me kind of have like a disdain for him. Because I used to live in Delaware and I had no problem watching and McNabb and Vic and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it was good. But then I had this thing when I was arguing with my man Ortiz because it's like, you know,
Always that one.
if you
Always that one.
yeah, but I mean, because I'm a Giant fan. So it's like, oh, you know, New York. It's just New York. You know what I'm saying? Because we were at the championship table and y'all hadn't got there yet. But now you're there now. But now, actually dealing with Randy at work, and he used to come in, and he used to be so out of it when the Eagles. I mean, so angry when they lost, and I felt like since this is my buddy,
Well, yeah,
I
because
want to
on
tease
Monday,
him.
listen,
Why
when the
not?
E-
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
when the
saying?
Eagles lose, when the
It's
Eagles
sad when
lose
they
on a
lose.
Sunday,
It
the whole
kills
rest
the
of your
whole
day,
week.
the whole rest of your day is
Right.
ruined.
It's rainy in Philly.
And then if you lose, listen, and if you lose if your fantasy loses and the Eagles lose, like that is just awful.
Right.
Like I don't even want to watch the games after the lose. Like I really don't.
It's that deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like did the Eagles
I'm like
lose?
that too.
If the
Really?
Eagles, I mean, I'll
That
have it on.
deep. Wow.
I'll have it on more for the fantasy football aspect of things, you
Right.
know, because that's big, you know. But I cannot watch after they lose.
Okay.
Like I don't care who you like tonight. I know you got the Packers and the Bucks.
Okay.
I think that's the 4:15 game. But I'm not gonna watch that if the Eagles lose.
You won't.
I will put on next.
You need to process
She
it.
said, I'm going to bed. You know something?
Yeah, right.
Sports will send you to bed real quick.
Right.
No, it-
Oh, they will.
absolutely.
Like,
Oh, it will.
But see, I wish
Or
we had
watch some
one.
movies that you would never watch.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
I wish we had, and Matt can say this, who's been joining us here.
Mm-hmm.
We had a one buddy, Lee. He doesn't have social media because he says he works in the school, but that's a whole nother story.
No, I don't
You
blame
know.
him though.
No, he doesn't work in this. It's
Okay.
an inside joke.
Okay.
I don't know what he does, but he doesn't have any social media.
Okay.
But I think he does underneath, under some counterfeit profiles that we don't know about.
Okay.
But listen, talk about anger. Like we get frustrated and laugh. Like Brooks and I were in a group chat with our buddy Lee, and we will wake up to 3 paragraphs at 6 a.m. about the
Yeah,
Phillies.
you keep your phone in charger.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the conversations like the Phillies backup catcher. Not even like
Wow.
like I sent them today the Phillies lineup for this afternoon, right? And you could already feel the anger. It was like that lineup blows. Like, it was like
See, this is why Ben Simmons ran away.
no, first of all, I'm glad you brought up Ben Simmons.
And I do want
has his own
I
issues.
do want to circle back. You can go on Benjamin. Let's go Benjamin. I do want to circle back because I said last time we get together, I said that, you know what, I think it kind of means like this side, but we ain't got no money nothing like that. But I said that I don't even see the Phillies making the playoffs this year, right?
Right, but I told you I didn't disagree.
No, you did disagree. Okay, and we're trending in that direction.
No, we're not trending in that
No,
direction.
what Brewers is what, one and a half back
and a
now?
half back.
Oh, I'm
Take it.
watching. We're trending in that
The
direction.
Phillies have the tiebreaker, so the Brewers have to finish with a better record. If they
Right.
finish
But you
with the
still
same
got the-
record, the Phillies get in.
You still got the Padres, and we're only a half a game up. So I mean, there's still like 3 teams
Right.
battling.
And the
Right.
Brewers play the Cardinals next.
Right.
See, the Phillies like I said, today it's actually funny. I know today is a must win. Like I mean, it really is.
What a
Like,
job by Nola, huh?
Nola pitched great. He pitched absolutely great. Here we go. I know you want to bring it. He is not a Nola fan.
Oh my
either come
God!
September.
So you think Zach Will is the ace?
100.
Oh my God! Okay.
100%.
Oh man, they do say birds of a feather. You know what I'm saying? So I
No,
understand.
but I mean,
my
but no,
God.
Zach Wheeler is the ace.
If they had to win one game,
I'm going.
bet Wheeler's going on.
I'm going Wheeler.
Okay, you going? I'm going Nola. I don't know.
Nola, listen, Nola was great, but the thing is, like, Nola was starting the other day. And we have a buddy, Brian Morlock. I know he watches sometimes. We go back all the time,
Shout out to
back
Brian.
and forth, you know, with Nola, you know. But it's like everyone wants to look at his September numbers. Nola is a great pitcher up until September,
Okay.
and then September he's not. That was the first time I can remember him delivering September in the last few seasons.
He also,
Now, in-
the
also
Phillies-
had an 8-run lead or 9-run lead too, so that helps.
But the Phillies weren't even delivering in September, were they?
Yeah, so
I'm just saying.
yeah. Listen, but I mean, the thing
No,
is,
but like when
I mean,
we
I get
need
it though.
Nola,
I get it.
and the other team is
Right.
putting up zeros.
Right.
We need him to match those zeros.
Yeah, I got
That's
you.
what an
That's
ace
fair.
does,
That's fair.
and he doesn't.
That's fair.
no, he does.
That's fair.
He does. And like I
He'll
said,
lose that 2-0 game, that 4-2
That's fair.
game.
he's going to
you
probably
know?
get 2 more starts the rest of the way, I believe, if the way the rotation's set up.
Right.
He needs to come out and throw like he did the other night. If he does that, then he can do a lot for his track record. If he
Right.
comes out and he wins us those games, because look, we got to get in the playoffs. We got to get in the playoffs. The money that has been spent this offseason, if we don't make the playoffs, it's a failure.
You're not making
Especially with the added,
We're gonna
Not
make it. We're
making
gonna
it.
make it.
especially with the added playoff spot.
Listen, off camera,
I always like
because
being that
we're gonna at least watch the start of the game a little bit, I hope, and we can enjoy some food and beverage. You know what I'm saying, real quick. Let's make a little side bet. I'm saying that they don't make the playoffs. I'm standing strong. And listen, I've been batting 1,000. Okay. Friday, I was arguing with my man Ortiz. He's trying to make me feel guilty about this whole Uduco or Uduke situation.
We got to bring that up too.
Yeah, right. He's making me feel guilty about it. I'm like,
feeling guilty. I'm sorry.
because you know what? Because I just listen. It's a violation. It's disrespectful.
But is it fireable offense?
But no. Counselor, okay, so let me just put that clear. I'm a counselor. That means I got a gift of analyzing stuff. I'm looking at Brad Stevens crying up there. I'm like, I don't think that was consensual. I don't know. Something's off because people,
like something's off.
and I hate to say that, it's terrible. It's a terrible thing, but people cheat every day.
Yeah.
Athletes cheat. Terrible thing.
I think somebody wanted his job, man.
But then all of a sudden, he's crying up there. I said, no, there's something deep.
Yeah.
Sure enough, something deeper. You know what I'm saying? And we don't even really know about it. Think about it. We don't really know. We can all speculate, but we have, from what I think Matt Barnes said something like, nah, he was like, nah, it's more than what you don't even
No,
know.
and I get because
Apparently, it started off consensual, and then eventually, like, they found out about it in July and knew about it, and they were trying to figure out what was happening, and then it became known. Like, I think somebody put it out there,
Right.
And now we have to get ahead of this.
Okay.
That was unwanted advances, even though the relationship
okay.
itself was consensual. The unwanted advances technically is what they're needing.
okay.
Right? Because the consensual relationship, that's why they keep saying consensual relationship. They're making that statement as in, like, the part was good, right?
Okay.
It was the extracurricular talking about now that the person said she was getting even after they had a consensual relationship.
Okay.
So now, even after this, they both knew that the team knew. So now both their jobs were kind of like,
Yeah, see, I don't know. I mean, I can't say no.
trust me, I'm looking to this and the Brett Favre thing. I'm on all this.
Okay.
Well, that's what I want to bring up.
But the statement that he made, he said, today was a hard day we have fabulous women in our organization, and today was a hard day for them. And that's what brought the emotion.
Well, that's fair.
So I don't understand, even in that right there, what is bringing that emotion?
I think he's more of talking about how the internet is, right? Because now they only had a certain amount of pictures of certain women on the.
Oh, okay, that's
So
fair.
that's
That's fair.
now accusing, and in Boston, you don't know how them
That's
fans
true.
are.
That's true.
They're just as bad as Eagles fans.
They
if not
are.
worse.
Oh,
Well, I mean, no,
That's true.
Boston
Worse.
fans are worse.
I think
Boston
that's true.
fans.
That's true.
So it's like, the Boston people are probably hitting these women up saying,
Yeah, that's
you
true.
did such and such, you know what I mean?
Because there's no care in Boston.
Exactly.
They just
And
want
it's
to
like,
win.
there's no care on the internet, right?
Right.
So now once you put this out, you're now putting emails, stuff
Right.
online.
Right.
Putting the girl or whatever girls on the website that comes up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
you haven't really confirmed.
Okay.
Of who
Okay.
it is. So now all
Okay.
women in the organization, quote unquote, are going through it because their
Okay.
picture or information was on the website.
Okay. All right. I think that Boston tried to spin it,
Well, of course.
and it ain't being spoken. You know what I'm saying? And it's a problem. But listen, I mean, definitely, well wishes and everything for, saying anybody that's been affected by this whole thing. So I don't want you to feel like that's, but I just feel like there's something deeper, and maybe it wasn't so consensual.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's hope.
But I hope that's not the case. I hope that's not the case, though.
No, it's not. And I know that, there's I'm out of that. But,
Sure.
but going back. So Ben Simmons. We cannot have this show without talking about Ben. Ben Simmons he's the telephone tough guy.
Did everybody watch
Because-
the interview too?
Yeah,
I watched different parts of it, not the whole thing.
No, but
I couldn't stomach the whole thing.
I had to watch the whole thing.
No,
You did?
because
I couldn't stomach it.
Because listening to Ben Simmons sit here and talk about, about how Philly was and all and what he went through, like,
Right.
But the thing is, it is just like now that he's out of it, he says it, and he says, "Oh, nobody wants to win more than me." Then fucking play.
Oh wow.
But
Yo, yeah.
I feel you though.
Well,
It wasn't.
there's nothing about Ben Simmons that makes me think he has a winning bone in his.
He doesn't take accountability.
there you go. Right.
Element.
Right.
That
Who does he
interview-
remind you of?
That interview was
Who does he remind you of?
interview was the most accountability I've seen.
Not the guy that won me. his
But
Super
what
Bowl.
it still
Oh,
wasn't.
stop
But
it.
that
Come
still
on.
wasn't. That still wasn't accountability. It still wasn't accountability though, because
His version, because he wasn't saying
Right.
anything.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Though. He
Right.
was talking in circles.
Yeah.
And it's still at the end of the day, he was making himself out to be the victim. Like, I'm the victim. And JJ was smart. He was feeding into it. He was feeding into it.
Well, he's got ratings. You know what I'm saying? He's got
Exactly.
ratings.
That's what I'm saying. You're right. I mean, listen, I've invited him on Let's Get It multiple times. So he's never, he's avoided us every
Another
time.
person that don't check
Yeah.
his-
He's avoided us every time.
Well, you didn't send the right picture of Rufford.
I did not.
So you send the right picture.
But that's the
Not
thing,
right.
though. But that's the thing is that he does this, and he talks about no one wants to. No one get out there and play. We were talking yesterday to my buddy Phil, who's a Nets fan. He doesn't even need him to be a scorer on this Brooklyn team.
Nope.
No.
He just needs to be a facilitator and play defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is though, and bigs are going to hack him, and he's going to have to make
Yep.
foul shots.
Yep.
I was Ben
And if he
Simmons.
can't do that, then he's not going to be on the court, and that help your team.
No, you're right.
No, you're right. You're
Well,
Right.
what he's saying, what Ben is saying, he's saying that he's ready. So I'm looking forward to see what version of Ben
Yeah.
will get.
I mean, he better come out and on fire, aggressive.
better.
And
If I'm Ben, I'm jacking up a 3 every quarter.
That's why I said. I mean, and listen.
Yeah, we
I don't
said
wanna-
that for like 10 years.
But I don't want to see him with the nonsense. I mean, I don't care anymore because
Right.
he's not here.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Right.
Here's the thing, and if you guys want it, I'll do it for you. Okay. I used to see, and I think they still have.
Oh, no, here
the
we go.
Ben Simmons jersey. So if you guys want one, I'll get everybody one. Now, you know what I'm saying? But I still think a decent player. I think that he'll be good in Brooklyn. I think he'll be really good.
but like you said, it's availability. Like like with his back injury and all this other nonsense.
Yeah,
Now he wants to talk
yeah.
about his mental health, which is, of course, we brought that up before.
See, here's the thing. In the world of counseling and the way that my mind is, and sometimes I don't like it because I could be hyper vigilant, they say. But see, when you lie about one thing, I don't believe nothing.
Right.
Agreed.
Nothing.
100.
Okay. So when you lie and say, "Oh, that wasn't my phone, that was my jersey in my pocket,"
Yeah, that was
you're
bad.
lying.
Yeah, and that's
You're lying, and you're a liar.
That's a small jersey folded like
Exactly. You're a
right.
liar.
And like literally, so also if jersey can't get folded like that, it bunches up if you put it in your pocket.
Right. And
Everybody
part of it
knows.
was hanging out.
Yeah,
though.
exactly.
So that's where it's like, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, they got your other New York team is up there. Because the Jets are up there.
Okay.
So
Okay.
but I mean that. Listen. Ben Simmons, he's like you said, he's got to come out,
play basketball.
play basketball,
Yeah.
just play because he still is a good player.
Yeah.
He's very good.
He's
He's
a top defender.
Well, he's on the right team.
That's exactly.
He's the third head case on that
Right.
team.
Right. Sure enough.
You know?
Sure enough.
But
But if that team come together at the right time, I think the 76ers will be good this year too. I'm a Miami Heat fan myself.
Okay.
But
Were you a Miami Heat fan?
Yes.
When?
From like the beginning, I would say when
like
I first-
Alonzo Mourning, Tim Hardaway days.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway. But honestly, what really got me to Miami was when I saw Dwayne Wade ball at Marquette.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And I was like, wherever he go, that's where I'm
Yeah.
going.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
he's tough.
And
He was tough.
ever since then,
Yeah.
I just stuck with like
Miami Heat. Okay.
I was.
What'd you think of the
I was a big AI fan when I was younger.
Sure.
Oh yeah, who wasn't?
Like right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But if you look at his
Like,
numbers,
like
though,
the Eagles, though.
I saw an article about if you look at his numbers,
Who's?
AI's numbers, they weren't.
No, it was the impact.
But it's the impact.
It's the
to get
impact.
after.
Yeah,
The heart.
If AI would have came out 10 years later, though,
Right.
because we would have really appreciated it, and he would have took better care of his body too. So we would have got
Right.
a better AI,
Right.
And the time that we're appreciating the
Is
mix.
that so? You think the reason because AI is not even really like in the Like he's like, you know, it's sad too because you know I think Stephen A. tried to help him out last year. The fact that he didn't have no position, he doesn't have anything in basketball.
Mm-hmm.
You think that's because he didn't take care of his body, or you think that's more?
It's because he didn't take care of his body and other social aspects of it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Other
agree.
stuff he's gotten into.
I agree.
So now it's like, you know, and he's
agree.
had chances to redeem
Yeah.
his name. You know, he was in the big three, and then he
Right.
like just didn't show up. It was like,
Right.
you know, you're known for that AI.
Right now, yeah, right. That's your MO. Yeah.
So it's just like, you know, he's just known for that. And
Yeah.
think about it, he still get his money from Reebok. Like,
Yeah.
he ain't
Yeah.
broke. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
They just put out the blue tip shoe again. I saw.
Yeah.
You know that was the custom AI back then.
exactly.
I think Ben, I think it works for a little bit, but I think once the adversity hits, it's gonna be a problem.
Right. I would hope that
Gonna be a
he's
problem.
worked on and dealing with the adversity at this point.
Nah.
I would hope so. Because like you've been sitting out now for a year, right?
Okay.
You've been for a year since your last game, which you will always be remembered for, and
Right.
do something more.
Right.
I would hope that he's coming in with, I need to go out here and ball, because if you don't, you're gonna hear about it,
Right.
and you're gonna be a reason why they don't win,
Right.
because you could be the reason why they win. If they win a championship, no one's gonna care.
Right.
Like, no one's gonna care.
Like, you know,
I don't see them win the championship though.
I don't think so.
You know, because I just don't think Durant's built like that. And in fact, to be honest with you, and I think right, pick a better team that I really believe like birds of a feather, they do flock together. So KD, he's off, right? They're terrible for going from, you know, OKC to
That was
the
ego,
Warriors.
bro. That was all ego.
Right, that was the ego thing.
I'm
Right?
not about it because you gotta think about it, man. Like it's the super high team thing.
Right.
Joining the guys mad at me for a season. Like
Right.
no one would have really cared if you would have stayed there. There's always gonna be the asterisk.
Right.
Like, you couldn't beat them when you were beating them.
Right.
I think if he didn't have that one, he
Right.
probably would have stayed,
Right.
if not longer.
Well, I just think there's a code. Like if you play, you know, anybody I know that ever played basketball, whether you were really, really good or just decent or average or whatever, like you never just said, oh, you know what, I lost. Let me just jump on the other team. Like that's sucker stuff.
no, because you would always
Like, you're a
say,
sucker for
you
that.
would always say, let's run it back.
You wanted to beat that.
Right.
You want to beat that, but when you do that stuff, you're a sucker. You're a sucker to me.
If you're a true superstar, you want your team to be on that.
And that's
Right.
why, like
But-
with Dirk, like
Right.
when he stuck there and he won the title, like that's
Right.
why it's, you know, to me, someone like that means more.
Dirk's
Right.
is worth more than KD's. You know, what I'm
Right.
saying?
Like I don't even respect the Warriors championships, to be honest. I mean, what KD won. I don't even respect it for his legacy. Right. Just like I didn't respect LeBron's is in Miami. I didn't respect that like that. But when he won in Cleveland,
He went back.
Yeah.
that Cleveland chip means more than the two in Miami.
Agreed.
In
Okay.
Cleveland, yes, because it's Cleveland.
That-
It's
okay.
definitely Cleveland.
But
They gotta
the-
deal with
the-
the
But let's not act like
Okay.
Miami Heat was like fire before LeBron got there.
they were decent.
We were like a 7 seed.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
Like we made it.
Yeah.
Playoffs.
Cleveland was nothing.
Yeah.
They were nothing.
That's what I'm saying. It's Cleveland. Like, I'll definitely. You got that one. That
Nothing.
one Cleveland is more than the two.
When
More than
LeBron
two.
left, though,
But
Cleveland went
but
from
that
a
was-
1 seed to the
No.
first pick of the.
The drive. Right.
and
Exactly.
when he left Miami Heat, we took it at
The
But
jersey
it's
burning.
just like, you know, yeah, trust me. But
Oh, did you burn a jersey?
yeah, no, I watch people do it.
Okay.
That's not something we do.
Okay.
I need that.
Right.
But for like, you know, when LeBron, he was doing his thing and going back and forth and stuff like that, it was kind of like we needed LeBron.
Right.
Like, you know, he go back, that was like his college years. I
Right.
think.
That's fair.
That was like his college years. He went there and he was like, okay, this is how you do that.
Right.
And then he went to Cleveland, do his thing, and then he go to the Lakers and do his thing. Like, I do like how he did it.
Right.
And like I said, I'm a Dwayne Wade fan, but I knew who was a better player on that team. You know, so it was just I really appreciate.
No, I do. Again,
appreciate
and that's
what he did, Miami.
and that's why KD. Left because you know what? Listen, they not gonna respect these two. And then Draymond reminded him, like, "Yo, dude, we was winning before you came.
Yeah,
Get up out of here. Like you ain't.
And they
We nasty without you. You know what I'm saying?
they did ask him to come.
Right, sure.
what I'm saying? They did
because
actually
they needed him. They realized that wait a minute, we can't beat LeBron without him.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. They beat him the year before without.
Kyrie, Kevin Love.
No, that's no. Without that was just LeBron though.
Yeah.
No Kyrie, no
Kyrie
Kevin
and
Love.
Kevin Love were hurt.
Right.
And they won the first game, but Kyrie cracked his
Practice.
kneecap.
Right.
So I think that if Kyrie and Kevin Love's there,
They would have never listen, think about the psyche that happened that summer. Like you were up 3, what they up 3-1 or 3 Golden State
Golden State
versus Cleveland. It was 3-1, right?
Yeah.
Think about that. To win now 3 straight games, yo, that psychologically they already knew.
But the turning point was
we can't beat them.
Draymond Green got suspended for that next game.
Yep.
That nobody
The
really
three-
talks about.
The game 5.
If Draymond doesn't
and
get suspended,
that
LeBron was
swung
playing
the
the game.
whole thing the other way.
He was
Yeah.
playing the game.
Right.
Good. He was like, I'm on your skin.
you know,
Yeah.
it's
Well, that's what happens. You know what
No, it
I'm saying? Like, you know.
now, like I said, you know, we are getting close to kickoff soon. We got 12:40,
Oh, wow.
42. But I know we have. You know, I did want to bring up too. You talked about also the Brett Favre incident, and
Yeah, let's
you
talk
know,
about that. Let's talk
like,
about Brett Favre.
You know,
It's horrible.
I mean,
Yeah.
the thing is that, and we talk about it all, and they brought it up, and it's true. Like, there's been getting very little even attention on ESPN.
Okay.
Very, you know, and we talked about this before.
Mm-hmm.
But we've had other issues over years. Michael Vick with the dog fighting, whatnot. It had just been nothing but, you know, hours and hours of coverage.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, good old Brett Favre gets like, oh, it's okay. You know, it gets swept under the rug. Did you wanted to say something, Matt? Oh,
No, I agree.
Can I say
Totally with you guys.
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
Can I say something? I think, like you said, good old boy Brett Favre, but it's because Brett Favre's, I think, transgressions didn't hit people that are the people that make. So Mississippi, you know, it's a lot of other types of people that are not
Sure.
like Brett Favre
Sure.
are out there. So that money he took, he's not taking it from his people. He's taking it from other people that he'll never really have contact with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just
Right.
like, you know, with the combination of that and the way that they look at it, that Mississippi is the poorest state in the country, and he got help by the governor. You know, so that lets you know like where their priorities at.
Right.
At the lowest state.
Yeah.
They still don't got water in Jackson.
Right.
Still don't. That is crazy.
Right.
We gotta like Deion Sanders is doing his thing with Jackson State now.
I love it. I
And
love what he's doing down
They have no water down there.
Wow.
down there is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need that.
I think you're right though. I think that's an interesting point. I just, you know what, the Brett Favre, I never really cared for him. You know, I never did. I did like him.
I always thought he was overrated. Overrated.
I don't think.
I
can't say
he
that.
wasn't. MVP.
I just thought he was overrated.
No.
Obviously, he's good.
Really cared for him.
You know something? I just never liked them Wranglers. It just really made my skin.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I probably was buying Wranglers than you were.
Yeah. A little
You know,
you know,
as a young, I mean, you know, I was like, oh, Brett Favre's wearing them, then I should wear them. So I probably just, I was more of a Route 66 guy.
Were you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
Route 66.
Yeah.
Where did you buy that at? JC Penney?
I was, excuse me, my parents are here. Please, you know.
Okay.
No, that was
God.
Kmart.
Oh my God.
See, I was an on kid.
Oh.
I was on Old Navy.
Old Navy.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, Old
That's
Navy.
we use
Okay.
that slang so people didn't know.
Oh, okay.
Did you get?
Right,
Did you
right.
get some car? Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't see. I learned something new every day.
I mean, hey, you got that's
And then there's the was it the
broke
carpenter
lingo,
jeans?
You know what I'm saying?
The carpenter jeans.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The carpenter. Yeah.
My
And
dad
then
was a carpenter.
did you have a performance fleece too?
Mm-hmm. I had everything.
Or the Old Navy performance
Yeah, you know,
fleece.
it
Those
was
are soft.
Those
They were.
Right, right.
You know, and then
my
they had
mom
like
bought all
the.
different colors.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, mom buy one color. She can't just buy the one. It was 2 for $20.
Oh yeah. You got it.
Take this.
You got it.
That's how you would shop.
I'm still the same way though. If I get a shirt that I like, I'll try to get it in every color.
Me too.
Jesus.
I'm the same way too. I'm the same way
And
too.
if you find something,
I'm not there yet.
That's it. Because I just rock it at different times. That's all.
Correct. Yeah.
Like I might have the red one. I might rock that in June, but now come September or maybe late August. You know, Yeah, I'm just good. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I'm good.
In there, burnt
I'm
orange.
good.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. You know, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't really, like I said, back to Brett Favre. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I mean, of course, I saw a little headline of it, but it wasn't really nothing. They didn't really blast him, but that's something, like you said, the good old, you know, the good old boy club. And so what you're recognizing is that there's a difference.
Oh, without a doubt.
Right. There's a different plight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, without a doubt. I mean, we see it all the time. I mean, you know.
Right. You know, so it happens like that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And of course, you know, because I'm savvy with
you know, the other part
I'm
about
savvy
it too,
with my words. I could tie that into this Jalen Hurts thing, but I won't. I won't tie
You know what? No, and I won't
go there. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to go there.
But you know, it's all good. You know what I mean? But he has to. You know, it's all good. You know what I mean?
But then you also look to it and get a guy like Jameis Winston. He got,
30 for 30.
Yeah.
Right.
But I mean, it's some crab legs when in college. Like, I mean, I probably sold some crab legs in college. I wasn't Jameis Winston.
I wasn't eating crab legs in college.
No, I mean, it's more like chicken patties from the cafeteria.
Thank you. Like,
or you know what you would do is you would bring in empty containers and fill up.
Okay.
Slide thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, when you was in college, they had a little slide thing.
Oh, used to.
But I mean, you know, and that's the way it is. I mean,
we ain't had no crab legs. So we didn't even have no seafood. We might have had like the little fish patty or something.
maybe
or
maybe
tuna fish.
Tuna fish package.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
you know,
Star Kissed.
Yeah, no, yeah. You know, it's amazing to me. I don't understand. Speaking of that, because I had a tuna fish sandwich like last week, and it was disgusting. I don't understand. No, I really don't understand how people don't use albacore. That's just me. I just wanted to. I mean, that's random, but you know, if you like tuna fish, use albacore. Don't just use the regular schooner tuna. That's terrible. But anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's fair.
Albacore. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead. I'm sorry.
I mean, Brooks is not a tuna fish guy.
No.
Not at all.
Smelled it when you just
Yeah, once I smell it,
But
And do you consider tuna fish seafood?
No, you lied to me with your face.
Do you do albacore or do you do albacore or just regular tuna? You don't know that? Okay. Have you had albacore? You don't even know. That's all good.
That's fancy tuna fish. I got you, bro.
No, absolutely.
You gotta stand. So that's what I'm saying. Okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
Nah, you
it's
don't
all good.
albacore.
Yeah, no, it's not albacore. No, it's not albacore. It's all good.
So we like I said, with the game upcoming, I do want to get some actual predictions. I want to get some predictions.
I think Eagles is coming down there. They're gonna bust Carson's. You know what? Bottom line, they're gonna bust his behind. They're gonna come out the gate strong, and they're gonna make quick work of this.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
So what you got a score prediction?
I'm going 35-10. On 35-10.
Okay.
You think they're not pumped? Think about what we just talked about. We talked about what? The plight, the overcome.
See, the 10, I don't know about the 10. I mean, this defense is suspect, but
they're going to whip Carson's a little behind, man. I'm trying to tell you. I think, and there's still a lot of people in that locker room that didn't really care for Carson.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know, he kind of alienated them a little bit.
He did.
Would you say that? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's like a revenge game. I actually know people, shout out Dow, and there's people down there now because they want to see this game.
Yeah.
This is a big game.
I saw people on the gas station on the way up here.
Right.
Like, first of all, it is 8:30. Why are you guys out here at this point? Where are you going?
I mean, if it's a 1 o'clock game, though,
8:30, they're late.
They're like,
I was gonna say 1 o'clock game though. I mean, I would think I'd probably be out there about 9:30 tailgating.
Yeah, what time is the actual tailgate? See, I've never been to a tailgate.
A tailgate?
Yeah, what time does it start?
I mean, I know people that are out there like 8 a.m. I think they open the gates.
That's
I think the gates open.
Yeah, I'm like, damn.
There's
I'm not showing up until.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're like wait 10.
Yeah, that's how we.
Yeah, I got you. So clearly, I understand.
Right,
it's just like the fruit in the potato.
Oh yeah.
Cranberry chicken salad.
Yeah, I didn't understand that. I understand. The Redskins. Oh, yeah. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
I mean, like I said, I think the Eagles actually lose. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but I think that they lose a tight one.
Let me
That was my score the other way, though.
Yeah.
Eagles.
Okay.
I mean,
Because division games are always close, no matter
That's true.
what.
That's true.
You know how
I'm
good
going
one team
20-16.
is and one.
That's true.
Spurs?
Yeller.
That's true.
I'm on 23-16 Birds.
Okay.
Spurs.
I've been picking the Eagles in at least 6
Right.
years.
You really think that Carson's going to get the job done versus the Eagles?
I don't know if he's going to get the job done. I mean, I just think that. Well, I just think this is what's going to happen because of the way that it's going to play out. Is that I think Hurts is not going to get the job done.
Okay.
Carson's going to outplay him, and then the radio is going to be on fire tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't think.
I mean, and there's a part of me that enjoys listening to that, like a big part. And I mean, obviously, I have buddies like I'm rooting for something like that because our chat link will be on fire.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, part of me is, I mean, obviously, I don't want to see that, but I do because, it would just be more entertainment value. I still think at the end of the day that the Eagles will win the division even if they lose this game. So I'm not concerned about that.
Right. Yeah, but I don't think the Eagles can lose this game. I just don't think they can. I think it's too much because if they lose it, my gosh, the Carsoners will be coming out.
That's what
I think the Carson thing, matters more to the fans than the team per se, though.
Right. I agree.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Like I said, I'm rooting for these Eagles, man. They better get off to a good start and use his legs and get the. I don't care. Just win. That's all that matters to me.
You know what else I want to bring up? As we're getting ready to wrap up the show.
Sure.
Aaron Judge and his push for 61 homers.
Yeah, I saw. You did you buy a Yankee hat?
No.
What?
Why
Why
would I
not?
buy a Yankee hat?
Why would you go?
No, because
Why would a Philly fan? I was shocked at this. I said, "Oh my gosh, he's in Yankees."
Here's the funny thing, though. When we got these tickets,
Why?
We got these tickets back, like just thinking it was a random game.
Okay.
So it wasn't. We didn't, and then it turned out to be what would have been like a great historic game.
Yeah, man.
But first of all, and I have to tell you this: I think Yankee Stadium, the dimensions in right field are unbelievable. Every pop-up was a home run. And I saw like 4 homers yesterday. I mean, they were like buzzing. I was like, okay, it's going to be caught. All of a sudden, it's 8 rows deep.
How was your experience there? I mean, your
I loved it. It's still Yankee Stadium.
experience versus being down at the Citizens.
Well, I mean, historically, it's still Yankee. And it's not the Yankee Stadium, but there's still something about being at that stadium in New York. Like that, as a baseball fan, it's Red Sox, Yankees that I love.
Okay.
I'm still going to love Citizens Bank Park more because it's the Philly Stadium.
Makes you country ball.
Right. Now, did you go? Did you take a walk Monument Park, or you didn't?
No.
You didn't do all that.
No, I've been in Monument Park.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, as a baseball fan.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Okay.
I'm
still trying to get down to the Philly Monument Park. I'm trying to get down there and see.
He always busts about the Wall of Fame.
It's called the Wall of Fame.
Oh, it's the Wall of Fame.
I know, and then he always
Richie
talks about
Ashburn. Is that his name? Richie Ashburn.
Oh, he deserves it.
Yeah. Who is he?
But we've had some guys, and Matt will agree to this. There's some guys on this Wall of Fame that probably shouldn't be on the Wall of Fame, but
Yeah.
They were searching for
They
it.
made it like a yearly tradition now, as opposed to like really guys that should get in.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's kind of like the Yankees. I mean, you guys just retired Paul O'Neill's jersey. I mean, how many jerseys going to retire?
I think Paul O'Neill.
Well, he's a great player.
I mean,
He's great for the Yankees. He was, and I think
he was good with Cincinnati.
he was good
before
with
that.
Cincinnati. Yes, he was.
right.
He was.
It's like,
He was.
I don't know. I don't really consider him.
I think he's Yankee, like he was a key piece on those teams, but not like a
Exactly.
Yankee great.
Well, no.
Scott Brosius is going to get his jersey.
No, he shouldn't. He shouldn't.
I don't know.
He shouldn't. But I think he can be considered a Yankee great. First of all, I didn't know he played it like more than 10 years. I think it was like 10 years or something like that. And just quality hits in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like I just think he was dependable. Now, if Joe Girardi gets one, then I'm like, yeah, that might be equivalent to Richie Ashburn. I think. You know what I'm saying?
Did Bernie Williams get his jersey retired?
He will. If he hasn't yet, he will.
Yeah, he should.
That whole crew,
Like Posada,
Pettit,
Rivera,
all of them, yeah.
But and here's the real point I was making too about Aaron Judge is we talk about, and I know you're going to bring up Bond, the home, and is this ranking?
I consider him.
I consider
of the steroids, right?
regardless of the steroids.
Yeah, I mean, that's understandable.
It was just really strong mints. You know what I'm saying?
But to be fair, when Bonds was doing it, like a lot of the league was doing
So
it.
everybody,
Nobody was hitting
right, and that's so
73
everybody was doing it. So it's like it still was an even playing field, right?
And that's what
73
the argument too is that
Yeah.
there were so many people in the league.
That's
who do it.
Steroid era.
Plus,
Yeah.
Barry Bonds did it in San Francisco, where what Randy was saying, Yankees Stadium is probably the easiest park to hit home runs in.
Yeah.
Where,
I mean, in fairness to Judge, though, most of his are not cheap ones.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, he's knocking them jaws.
You know,
Yeah.
but it was crazy the other night. That one, then he flew out to the center field wall, like, oh my God. You know, it's just. I mean, you can't go without even talking about Albert Pujols either, hitting 700.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's
Albert's
true.
amazing.
Yeah.
And it's unbelievable how the rejuvenation coming back to St. Louis. Like
Yeah.
all of a sudden, he's a feared power hitter
The
again.
fact that he was even close to 700 was remarkable because
Right.
he was like toast for like the last 2 years.
Yeah,
And all of a
Anaheim
sudden-
drained his career. Anaheim drained his career
thought he
when he
was
went
out.
out there.
Yeah.
Well, now Los Angeles, you know, when he went out to the Angels, that drained his career.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I mean, what do you guys think about not Pujols, but what's his name? Real Muto.
well, I
I
love
love Real Muto.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I love JT.
you like him?
JT has
He's been carrying the Phillies this whole
Has he?
month.
Okay.
I mean, he did start slow here, but he's been
He's
coming
been
on
okay.
big time.
Okay. All right.
You know.
Well, like I said, I mean, I think I agree with about Pujols. I want Judge to get that record.
I do got a question too, guys.
yes,
I
that's
got,
fine.
I got a real question for
Sure.
you guys. All right. Josh Jacobs. Fantasy. I need to know in the next 2
Oh,
minutes.
I don't
well,
even know who they are. It's
Jacobs
terrible.
playing because they said he was sick.
That's what I'm saying. I don't.
I would go Cordell Patterson.
That's what I was thinking.
So I'd say I go with the
Cordell-
consensus.
Cordell, he's a Falcon. So
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
wrong with it. All right,
I'll
guys.
go with Patterson.
Yeah.
Go- yeah, you're a Falcons fan, though.
Yeah.
How did you feel about that when Matty Ice? What did we just talked about it last time?
What,
We
that
talked.
28 to-
Was it 20-0?
No,
It
28
was 28-3. It was 28-3.
28 to 3.
28-3
23. Yeah.
at halftime.
It was 21-3 at halftime, and then we scored quarter.
It was 28-3.
And we were like, yeah. My friends were calling me. They was like, Xavier,
I'm like, yo, you
like,
did it, yo.
Stop calling me.
My man Tim
Stop
Black.
calling me.
Yo, I'm like, yo, y'all finally
They
did
still
it.
should have kicked that field goal.
We should have skipped the field goal. Why are you calling a 5-step drop at that point when you know Belichick about sense?
I mean, what's the
Yeah.
worst call,
Let's
though?
just go ahead. This is it.
Listen, at least you're not Pete Carroll. I think the
Oh,
worst, the
yeah,
first-
that was
Got
yeah.
one.
But,
Yeah.
but he should have had two.
He should've had
He's
two.
not the best
Yeah.
back
But
in
if
the
you're gonna
league.
lose,
Yeah.
but if you're gonna lose
Yeah.
to somebody, let it be the best
Yeah.
coach ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
had him. All we had to do was
Run the ball.
Was that the champ? That was the championship? Not the Super Bowl.
Super
though.
Bowl.
What?
Super Bowl, bro.
That was Super Bowl.
With the Falcons?
23.
Yeah,
23. That was Super Bowl.
Oh, that was the
Yes.
Super Bowl.
Yes.
That's
You guys got my
terrible.
blood boiling now. You
That's
see?
terrible.
See?
I thought that was like the championship game.
Oh.
Yo, that's terrible.
I remember
We're
I had-
still losing. We're still losing.
Matty Ice Melts. Oh my gosh, yo.
Yeah, that sack, and then they punted. I don't know why they punted.
Huh?
Yeah.
No. He's good. He's good. Yeah,
But listen, it's been great.
It has been.
You know, and like I said, I know that we appreciate the
Yeah.
guests here.
Absolutely,
You know,
man.
Thank
Matt,
you guys for having me.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You know, once you guys come back on again too.
You know, I definitely have some other guys to bring on. Xavier, once again, man, we appreciate you
Thanks for
joining
having
us.
me.
What you said it was True Life Xavier on
True
Instagram.
Life Xavier and on TikTok. Yeah, I got a YouTube, but that's more of my film study.
Okay.
Film study on that one.
I got you.
Okay. And once again, we're live here at the original Hot Dog Factory in Voorhees.
Yeah.
We are going to definitely get some food after this. I know I am.
Yeah.
And watch the first part of this Eagles game. Jay, do you have anything before we wrap up today?
No, man. Just I thank the moment. I thank the Hot Dog Factory. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. You know, it was a good time, good conversation. And just look forward to seeing how Jalen Hurts respond. He has to respond. If he doesn't respond, and then you know what? I may want to borrow your Carson jersey.
I don't have it anymore.
He's lying.
I got one for you. Don't worry.
I gave it away. I get, and it's a shame because I did. I loved him. I loved
It comes out. It's coming
I love-
out now. See, you just
Listen,
got to
I
keep
did.
talking
I
about
loved
it.
him. I loved Carson. and,
Look,
you know,
look, right.
I did.
See, look. He's talking. It was deeper. That's what I'm saying. It was deeper. You know what I'm saying?
And I know. I mean, like I said, it was.
There's a lot of like little kids named Carson
Because
in this
And
area.
because of him.
Carson and Bryce.
Because of him.
Carson and Bryce. That's the two names.
Probably a lot of Knicks.
Right. Yeah.
No, it's not a lot of Knicks.
Not Nick.
No,
Not a lot of Knicks.
No, I don't think anybody named their kid after Nick Foles.
It should.
Should.
Should have.
I mean, they probably should have, but they didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't. They
Remember
did
the
not.
Falcons win a Super Bowl? I don't care whose it is.
Right. You done
What
right.
if it's a terrible name?
I'm gonna have a terrible name with my kid.
Okay, fair enough.
Super Bowl winning baby right there.
And that's
Okay.
and that's why it's important. You guys have. I'm not sure. Did the Falcons ever have? Are they at the championship table or they've never won?
Oh wow! I think we hit it. No, they've
Right.
never won a Super Bowl.
That's right.
We never
So
won.
That's
Never
why
won.
it's
We've been close 3
That's
times.
why it's important to be at the championship table, because when you're at the table and you're familiar with being at the table, you're not focusing on. Oh, I think I want to name my kid after this one. You know what I'm saying?
I
See,
gotta
but
find
when
some
you're
type
not
of
used to it, you're like, oh yeah, we gotta, because this may not happen again.
You
know
be
what I'm saying?
jumping. You be jumping. All right. You know what I'm saying? I know you got a lot of love in your heart for Eagles, and I've noticed that.
I do.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
But
I tell you,
I know. At the end of the day,
Alright,
he does not have love for his Eagles. Let's get
No, I know. I'm listening. It's the true story. Listen, when I lived in Delaware, I watched them. I did watch them.
Well, you were a Randall fan, though. You were a Randall
Right.
fan.
I had a Randall jersey.
Don't worry. Next time I see you at the tailgate, I'm like, yeah, he like the Eagles, y'all. Like,
Start leading the chants.
I know, right? And
What you stole from the Jets.
My favorite.
What you stole from the Jets.
I mean, my favorite Falcons team though was still back in the day. With now, how old are you?
I'm 30.
Okay, so when you had
Vic.
Jamal Anderson and you had the dirty Chris Chandler with the Dirty Bird.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, Michael Vick too, obviously later on. But the Dirty Bird was where it was
I
at.
wish like we just had those teams come together.
And then Deion was on those teams.
Oh, Deion.
Good
Yeah.
times,
Yeah.
good times.
So,
Deion.
What? People used to get so angry at me playing with Michael Vick. It was a great time.
oh, that was a cheat code. That was an absolute cheat code.
I didn't care.
Well,
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. Last year's and everything, but we also want to make sure the owner's birthday was the other day. So we want to, I don't really sing like that. Randy's voice is actually not too bad. He used to sing a little baritone and whatever
there's
like
no-
that.
no.
But listen, we want to wish you a real, happy birthday to you, and congratulations, and just continue to do the wonderful, powerful things that you're doing. You know what I mean? So happy birthday.
and we are underway here.
That's right. Oh, look at number 1. Look at number 11.
Number 11.
Carson.
We can't even hate. I guess we're gonna have to stay. I guess we might have to stay live here to see this first drive. See what he does.
Let's see what he does.
Let's see what he does on the first play.
I'm going interception on the first series.
It's about to be a run off the tackle. Because I need that for fantasy.
Well,
Let's see what he does here.
I just dropped this guy, Josh Toxin. Watch him go deep for.
We'll play.
Oh,
No, it was just we.
that was good.
close,
Okay, that was a nice little play. Yo, what's up, P?
Oh, that was Chris Samuel.
I see my man P. Yeah, I don't know. So he passing. Oh wow,
He gets thrown.
wow. Let's see what
We'll
you're
see
gonna
what
do,
happens.
Carson.
There we go. First and 10.
I'm almost batting 1,000.
You know what?
Batting 1,000.
I don't like the fact that they went just that you got guys like Slay with the single digits and everything. Like it looks weird.
It's a little bit of a adjustment.
Like Hassan Reddick is a linebacker.
Yeah, he's number 7.
Number 7.
Yeah.
Like I remember everyone always had like the linebackers were in their 50s.
Right.
Right.
Not anymore. They try to make it like college,
Yeah. Here we go,
To
Carson.
Gibson. Screen.
Oh, he got him.
I mean, that's a good decision.
Yeah.
But see, that's the decision-making skill right there.
That's not bad. It's not bad.
I think one of the things too, like we want to see today with Hurts, is he's got to be more open to looking at other options. He gets fixated on AJ Brown.
It's hard not to. It's a big wide receiver.
No,
Oh, yeah.
but he does like the one look.
Yeah.
Like I want to see him use more Dallas Goedert. Oh, they
Got him. Got him. They come into play. Come on. They cannot him win at all. Come on.
That was a good drive right there, shutting them down a little. So we're going to see him. That was the drive for the Commanders.
Yeah, let's see Hurts.
We got to have Hurts first drive too.
Yeah. I mean, how did you feel about that though, Randy? You saw him come down, get
I'm happy.
taken down. Okay.
I'm happy.
Okay. You sure?
I am now.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Come on.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, this is a big game though too in general. That 3-0, 2-1 swing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what happens. Let's see what's out. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Don't let him step up.
Yeah.
Did you get some food, Brooks?
I'm gonna get me some food.
Sounds
too.
good. Yeah.
Thanks again for having me.
Yeah. You
No, absolutely.
definitely got to get
Yeah.
yourself
Right.
some food.
Yes.
The wings are banging.
Yeah. Delicious.
The wings are good.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Delicious. Give me a hot dog, some stuff.
I'm gonna get some wings and a hot dog. My boy coming out there. Much appreciated.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was a
Thank you
surprise.
guys for having me.
Yeah, man.
No, absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Hey,
We gonna stay on for Jalen's first drive or what?
Yeah, I'm saying.
What's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, this is good. Not bad. It's Randy. That's my man.
how you doing?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
How's it going? I like it too.
Yeah. What's good? Good, man. Just we about to. No. I'll shut it down and.
Pre-game.
Yeah, we did the pregame and now we just to me. No. It's live now. Oh, we probably do that next week or something. Yeah, next week or something like that. Yeah. No, it's all good.
That's okay.
Try to get in early this season.
My man, I appreciate you. All right, yo.
But I'm saying it's been cool. You can see it building up a little bit. We had some other people
Look at
coming.
this. Look at this here, though. Now, did y'all see that with LeBron Ball now?
I did see that.
That was a filter, bro.
So it's
That
not
was a
true.
filter. You can, if you're
But
on
he posted it though. Playing around. I got you.
LeBron goofy, bro.
I got you.
Like, if you see like the fuzziness above someone's head, it's a filter.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
What are you doing? We did afterwards. Thank you.
Mom?
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you
Randy,
so
Mom.
much. Thank you, Mama.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Cause it's coming soon. What you mean?
So, but we got like I said, we're gonna watch this first drive here before
Yeah, I
we
don't
wrap
know.
it up.
I'm not sure what you're saying. I'm sorry.
Mom always trying to take care of me. That's all. Mom always trying to take care of me.
Let me get one. No.
Support you, you know. That's the goal.
Yeah, it's in my.
All right, Jay, we got to wrap this up with the drive here. See what happens.
All right.
I like Ron Rivera. I always did.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Sirianni.
I listen. I'm starting to like Mr. Systems. The systems, right?
Hey, listen, the systems are working and the flowers are blooming.
Okay.
I remember that was the thing about Sirianni because in the beginning he was just talking in tongues.
Oh yeah.
And but now he's winning. Now I'm like, he's whatever it is.
doing this thing.
Because he's the only person I've seen that had Philly people saying.
Right.
I don't know how to really react to this.
All right. Yeah. The same thing.
And
Oh yeah. Keep them coming.
and that's we'll see what happens. 2nd and 10. You got to throw right here. Look for AJ Brown. Oh, he's
Pass interference. Throw the flag.
There it is.
Throw the flag.
There it is. Wait, his name is Wild Goose?
Wow. Well, I
Who
know-
is it? Who is Wild Goose on the
now-
command?
I kind of want to get it on now.
And that's my cousin. Don't talk about
Word,
my cousin.
word, word.
You know what I'm saying?
Wild boy.
Talking about my cousin like
Wild
that.
boy.
Thank you.
Yeah, we talking
We
about
got
my
a
cousin like that.
cold beverage here on.
Absolutely.
Cheers to a live concert, live show.
Right. You guys are also the first podcast I've done.
Oh, yeah, listen, I mean, you know, we always talk about the fact that we've grown this from an idea into something
Sure.
we are proud of that.
Sure.
You know, and
You guys set up.
thank you.
Absolutely.
You guys put a video game.
There you go, Sanders.
They might score on this drive.
They might. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to come check you out one of these Thursdays, Jay.
Yeah.
Maybe you and I will take a
Take a
ride.
ride down there. Yeah. Yeah. I got to.
Nice little setup.
Yeah. Where is it? Downtown? You just know it's in Wilmington.
Wilmington.
Okay, I got it.
He said, "Looks like you want me to
Yo,
Google."
in Philly, which one did you do? You did what? Helium? Did you do one of them things? Oh,
D Cafe.
oh okay.
Okay, because I was
Like,
Okay.
you know, like, damn, you know, like, it's like that part right before
I got you.
Philly,
Okay.
like in South Philly, like,
Oh, okay, over there. Okay.
exact city.
you know,
Okay.
we'll have to see about helium. I know I have a connection with it over at
Yeah.
helium.
I'm down to perform anywhere I can get it.
But I actually know the owner of helium. down
Do you really?
there. Yeah.
Oh, that's my spot.
Yeah. We used to play softball with him. He's the owner of.
Oh, wow.
And the one out in St. Louis too.
So wow, I didn't know that. So you know they have like a little competition. Oh my God, it was tip though. It was
Got
tip.
deflected. Got deflected.
It was tip.
We got some Colts fans out here.
Right,
Jonathan
yeah.
Taylor.
That's right. Oh no, that's all right. That's Salem County. That's Salem County right there.
Yeah, come on, definitely come on out, you know, like I said, it's a comedy competition.
Absolutely.
So, you can pick a Thursday.
Yeah.
I'm there for the next 4 Thursdays. So
Okay.
if you don't come this Thursday, that's okay.
Right.
I'll get past this round.
Right. Okay.
It's the next 3 Thursdays.
Got you.
'Cause I'm there to win.
Got you. Now is yeah. I just look for. I like comedy, man. Is there anything on YouTube I can look up right now?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, I'm gonna check it
I'll
out.
send that to you. I'll
Yeah.
send that to you. I got a lot of stuff on YouTube.
My man.
You know, so you can
There you
subscribe.
go. Good throw.
Right.
So when I post stuff, you'll just know right then.
Got you.
Check me out.
Got you.
But that's the thing. It's funny when you talk about the TikTok and everything. And like, I'll be posting the reels and like I don't know what it is because I'll do the same thing and one reel will get like 6,000 views. And the
Yeah.
next one gets like 114.
Yeah, and I've figured out the Instagram algorithm.
Okay.
What is the algorithm?
I've figured it out.
Can you share this?
Yes.
Hey, boy.
Here go the. Oh, and the flag again. Come on.
There's no flag. What a flag for
Come
what?
on. He was holding him.
No, he wasn't.
He was holding him.
I had an open hand. But what you call it? It's a combo of like you gotta know the audios.
Mm-hmm.
You figure out the audios.
Okay.
And figure out how many people shared or used the audio,
Right.
and then at that point it's just
There
an
you go.
ending.
Wow.
Put some words on the screen. I have 3 videos on my Instagram now. I just started posting really at the beginning of this year. I was like,
Okay.
all right, let me start using my Instagram for this.
But that's the one. That's what they always say.
Yeah,
Instagram
you know what I mean?
is
But
the one.
I have 3 videos over 300,000 views.
Oh,
So,
wow.
It's like, you know,
Yeah, we might have to hook us up on how we do that.
All right.
All right, listen, well, with that,
That's it.
we are going to wrap it up. We appreciate everyone watching. Once again, come out to the original Hot Dog Factory.
Yeah.
True Life Xavier on Instagram.
That's
His
me.
comedy.
Yeah.
Xavier Morgan for Jason Bryce. Randy Duncan, once again, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.
I'm gonna say that's touchscreen.
I thought it was. I don't know why I be thinking it. My other one.